Hi everyone, I'm Chris.
And this is Milton with the Sports Truth.
The truth will set you free, or so I thought.
Oh boy.
I'm on depression watch. I'm
Yes.
gonna go over
You're
here.
on the suicide watch
Yes.
because your card's lost in a
Finally.
crazy way.
Shouldn't have been like that.
We'll get to them in a second. That'll be our. We're going to talk a little bit of baseball quickly. Talk about the Thursday night football game last night between the Cards and the Pack. And then we will talk about our matchups, which I got into different categories. And then, of course, we end it with our 5 random questions. All right.
Of course.
All right. So we're in the World Series right now. Um, the first 2 games were at Houston, and the Braves jumped on top of the Astros. I want to say it was 6-2 or something like that.
Oh, jeez.
And then I was thinking, oh my goodness, are you serious? Is this going to be like a quick series? But then the Astros bounced back the next game. Altuve.
Altuve!
Yeah, he had some big hits in the game, and he's just an amazing player, especially for being 5'5". I mean, I guess maybe it doesn't matter as much as like basketball or football.
I'm
But-
offended. Kyler Murray is really short. How dare you?
Well, he ain't 5'5". He's like 5'10".
Yeah.
So yeah, hopefully we get a good World Series. And I hope it goes to 7 games, and I'm pulling for the Astros. Get Dusty Baker his first World Series championship, and have the Cheaters, as they're called, which I don't care, win their second World Series in 4 years because they won it in 2017. So yeah, we'll get back to.
They cheated to win it. Doesn't count. Asterisk.
Yeah, exactly. Tell that to
Asterisk. Get it?
Oh, tell that to the Patriots.
I will.
All right, and Belichick.
Doesn't matter.
All right.
6.
All right. So then we're moving on to our Thursday night football game.
So
Wow.
I'm gonna check out. I'll be back. Let me know when you're done the
Okay.
segment.
Yeah, there were sort of some signs there. One being that Aaron Rodgers had won, or with that game he won 10 straight on the prime time. I think sometimes we forget how good Aaron Rodgers is. His back was against the wall. He didn't have Devontae Adams or Lazar. But he's done pretty well in the past in that situation. I think that maybe they listened to our podcast because they were running the ball a lot, which is something that it's probably one of the weaknesses that the Cards have is their run defense. And then I saw some screens and some slant plays and some deep throws to the side. Yeah, I was sort of surprised. I mean, I told you earlier, I'm not sure if I texted you or told you that whichever team scores first will win.
Yeah,
And then the Cards did score, but
Thursday night scaries.
Yeah, Thursday night scaries for sure, especially the way it ended.
Never bet on these games, trust me.
Yeah, I mean, it looked like it was a done deal, and I think you probably wouldn't have had so much depression, right, if the Packers had scored the touchdown, right? And it's 31-20, and then Kyler Murray marches them down the field, right, and gets a touchdown. But it's too late, right? That would have been more accepting. Then it would have been just a straight out loss.
Yeah.
The acceptance of it, but the fact that they stopped him on 4th down, they drove 99 yards, or not 99, but like
almost 100.
Oh yeah,
literally,
exactly. And yeah, with the chance. I mean, I was shocked when people at work were like, "No, that game's over." I'm like, "What do you mean it's over? It's going into overtime." So bizarre ending. They tried to get a little bit greedy and go for the touchdown,
I disagree.
which is what
I disagree with that completely.
with being greedy.
No, it wasn't greedy. That play is made 9 out of 10 times. Actually, 10 out of 10 times.
Why wasn't AJ Green paying attention?
It wasn't just him. It was the whole team. I said this earlier. The whole team
just seemed a little bit off.
They seemed. I don't know what it was. I guess it's a short week, not having an extra day of practice or something. They were not attentive at all. I noticed the first half they were making mistakes that they usually don't.
Yeah.
Murray was kind of off a bit. 2 picks. I mean, with no touchdowns. I've never seen that.
That one pick wasn't really his fault.
I know, but still,
because it tipped off the wide receiver.
Yeah, but it also tipped off the back Adrian's back into what's his name's hands. So that's 2 tips technically.
And you sort of had some bad news going into this that J.J. Watt's done for the season, and he had a great first half of the season. I mean,
that's what always happens when he gets injured.
Yeah, and it's just sort of sad that the two vets that supposedly weren't going to play all the way through were the ones that impacted this game. I mean, I think J.J. Watt being there might have made that difference of putting pressure
on the run game.
Rodgers. Yeah, and on the run
just
game
the run
too
game
as well.
is for.
He's a run stuffer.
Yeah. Sorry if I sound depressed, guys. Now I know how Seahawks fans feel in the Super Bowl. Like, you think you're gonna win?
Oh, that game,
picked. No, I know how it feels. No, now I know. Oh, you're gonna win?
I thought you were talking Seahawks in general, but
no,
not the Super Bowl loss.
Just the pick. Like now, I'm like, we could have won, but we didn't.
Yeah, and even when the Packers guy picked it off, it wasn't like a real pick. It was like
he barely got it. He wasn't even trying. It just landed in his hands. I was like, really?
Yeah, and he tipped it to himself. And then AJ
oh my god!
Green,
it was like, oh my god!
Had his hands on his helmet.
Yeah, he couldn't believe it. No, Murray couldn't believe it either.
Why couldn't I just turn around? Yeah, Murray had this shock.
Dude, he was on the. I thought he was injured. That's why I turned the TV off.
I know.
I thought he was actually. I was like, oh my god, the season's over. If Murray gets injured, the season's over.
For sure.
I'm telling you.
Well, I mean, at least in a bad situation, it didn't turn into a worse situation.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, luckily, the good news is that you guys played my 49ers team in 10 days.
And I'm going to be pissed. They're going to be angry. Your Niners are going to get steamrolled.
Yeah, Niners are just going to be just whatever.
You know what's funny? You're like, oh, I said, I'm like, I feel bad for whatever team they're playing next.
I know, and then they play a bad team.
And then I showed you the Niners. You're like, son of a.
So should the Niners win this week and be 3-4, it'll only delay the inevitable, which is they'll be 3-5 about halfway through the season because we have a 17-game season. So I don't even know how to address that. Man. But here's some other interesting stats. The Packers are 26-1, leading at halftime, which they were up 10-7, right? At halftime.
Yeah.
And I think the game changed when they were back within their 15 or 20-yard line, right? And then Kyler Murray throws a pass, and it tips off the receiver's hands. The Packers intercept it. Roger turns it into a quick touchdown. Now they're up 17-7.
I wasn't panicking though because Murray always comes back.
No, for sure.
It's just
for sure. And when I saw Murray on the 1-yard line, I'm like, I know how this game ends. Murray's going to drive him up the field, and
you were right.
And they're probably going to score a touchdown.
They drove all the way to the end. Yeah,
they did.
Jesus, 90-something yards.
It was interesting. Some of the plays or some of the decisions that were made last week. No, wait. Maybe when was the Bills-Titans game? Was that like 2 weeks ago?
It was Monday night. I think a week or so ago.
Okay, so what was this Monday's night's game?
It was the Saints and Seahawks.
Oh, okay. So the week before that, you had
Bills-Titans, right?
Bills-Titans, yes. And so they were on the goal line, and instead of going for the field goal and sending it to overtime, Sean McDermott went for it on 4th down and goal.
Didn't get it.
And I can't help but to think that that was influenced by the AFC Championship game where he was kicking field goals instead of touchdowns. And he thought, I'm going to change my luck and go for it. And Matt LaFleur was sort of under that same pressure where he thought, or I saw Rodgers and he just like looked over at the sideline and was, because I'm pretty sure Matt LaFleur was leading to a field goal if Rodgers hadn't looked over and checked it off and was like, no, we're going for it. And it sucks because like Rodgers, I mean, even if he gets the pass off, is it a touchdown or were they covered so well it probably isn't a touchdown?
They were covered so well.
They were covered, right?
The Cardinals played well at the end when it mattered.
Both of those wide receivers that were on that half of the field
completely locked down.
So even without the tipped pass by the defensive end,
they're good at tipping stuff.
Yeah,
they learned from JJ Swat. That's his name, JJ Swat.
Yeah. You know what? I really think that this changes the fortunes of both teams. The Packers are going to feast on the NFC North, and I think the Cards have a little bit of a tougher time within their own division, the NFC West. So, I mean, with the 8-0 in the standings, they would have just set themselves apart from everybody else, every other team.
Yeah.
But my worry for you is that, you know, maybe the playoffs run through Lambeau instead of Arizona. But who knows? I mean, there's
That's
Tampa
fine.
Bay, there's the Rams. Those are about the only 4 teams in NFC, right? Where the playoffs could head through.
My Cards could still beat any
So
of them.
Cards,
They almost beat the
Packers.
Packers.
I guess you could throw the Cowboys in there too because they only have one loss.
But see, you say all those teams, but I still don't see my Cards losing badly to any of them.
No,
They're probably going to be an
I
awful.
don't think so too. I just think it makes it a tougher road for them.
Yeah.
But they will have a home game because if you win your division, it's weird because I mean you're going to be a wild card or playing on wild card weekend because only one of those 4 or 5 teams I mentioned gets the
bye week. Yeah.
Bye week, yeah.
That's fine though.
Yeah. Anything else you want to add to it before we move on to our matchups of the weeks?
Yeah. Cardinals fans, it's okay. The Red Sea will rise again.
Red Sea rising.
Yeah. We still got Murray. Still got a great defense.
Yeah, probably the most complete team.
Yeah,
still got a good offense. By Chase Edmonds, I thought it was Murray that ran in there. I was like, Edmonds. Damn, he looks like a running back.
It's Edmonds.
Yeah, I had no idea until like he was in the end zone.
And it said touchdown, Edmonds.
Yeah, exactly. Up to that point, I was like, damn, that's a nice run by Kyler Murray. He looked just like a running back.
Because he is a running back.
He is a running back. Yeah, that was just, so,
yeah.
They should have done something more like that than...
That's what I'm saying, though. See, like, you say any team besides, even the Packers. Say any team right now that's strong.
Cowboys.
Cardinals can still win the game. There's not a single opponent you can call that I don't say the Cardinals don't have a chance.
I don't know. I think it'd be a tough matchup with the Bucks, who might be the new number 1 this week, depending on what happens this week.
I still think
the Cardinals
think the
Cards are going to fall that far. I mean, I'm still keeping them.
It was 1 versus 3, so I don't want to hear from you.
No, I mean they're still in the VIP room. Where they fall between 2 and 5, I haven't quite decided. But obviously, I need to see how the Bucks do and the Cowboys, and we already found out what the Packers did.
I mean, it's funny. It's funny to me you say that, but literally, any team, the Cardinals can hang with any team.
Yeah, I mean, they had a chance of being number 1 for weeks. I mean, they play the 49ers, and then they play the Panthers, and I think it's a couple more teams like that where there's no real threat coming.
Yeah.
No real threat until they play the Rams again because Sean McVay's pissed.
It's at Arizona, though.
Right. But, I mean, it's tough to beat Sean McVay twice.
Don't worry. Yeah. Cliff, it's okay. You weren't greedy. Don't listen to this Niners fan. Dude, I understand. Like 99.9% of the time, he's going to turn around.
I mean, my understanding is that, you throw it away if you don't see it.
He saw it. AJ Green is literally... I've seen that so many times. He turns down a touchdown. That's why I was like, oh my God, are you serious? Yeah, easy touchdown.
A touchdown, or at least he could have knocked it down, right?
Yes,
or fought for it.
That's why it hit him in his back. That's what I'm saying. That's why Murray threw it because he trusts him and he knows he's going to turn around.
I know
because he always does, and then the one time he doesn't, of course, loses the game.
I wonder if on certain plays, like wide receivers know that they're the first option in there.
Yeah,
like I would think that he would think because when you want to throw it away, you want to throw it away to the corner of the end zone. That's exactly where he threw it, was the corner of the end zone.
Yeah.
To where he could get it or nobody else could get it. And it was sort of a bizarre tip interception, like barely got it.
His back,
When I was picturing interception, I was picturing like the cornerback being in front.
Hell no. Murray would never have thrown that. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
he doesn't actually throw picks. Pick picks, yeah.
Confused when the people at work told me the game was over and it was 24-21, so I was like,
what?
Okay, was the tip pick. Did they miss the field goal from point blank range?
With Prater? Hell no.
I'm like, no, that can't be it. I'm like, okay, so he threw a pick? But that doesn't sound like Kyler Murray.
He didn't throw it. He tip picked. So you got 2 tip picks.
Yeah.
It's football, though. Anything could happen, so...
Well, we could move on from this game if you want.
Please do. My pain and sorrow is more immeasurable than the deepest part of the Red Sea.
Okay. All right. All right.
Laugh it up while you still can, Niners fan.
I know, right?
Because when I come back,
there's no guarantee that we're even going to win this game this week. I'm going to get to it really soon.
Yeah.
All right. So I broke up the matchups into 3 categories. It worked out really nice.
Oh, yeah?
The first one's called Nowhere Man. It's a famous Beatles song. Yeah, Nowhere Man. Please listen. You don't know what you're missing. Okay. So all the teams in this category are going nowhere. It
Wow.
doesn't matter if they bury themselves out of a hole. They all have losing records,
Wow.
either bad quarterbacks or
Porous defenses
porous defenses,
who aren't the top 10 people.
not the most
Yeah.
experienced coaches or coaches that are making bad plays. So that's one category.
Okay.
The other category, and that's a large category. I think there's
I know.
7
I
teams
saw that.
in
I
that
saw
category.
that, bro.
What do you
Okay.
see?
I saw all those that huge text that you had.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. And
All
then
those things. Yeah.
the other category is called bounce and trounce. So it's basically teams that are just gonna jump on top of these teams or jump on the less or the inferior team. Yeah.
We don't. Hey, we have to be.
Oh, it's a lot.
We have to be inclusive here. And nice.
Alright.
They just beat the team who's just not as good as them.
Okay.
We
So
don't say
basically,
inferior.
we'll say top 10
against cellar dwellers, basically.
cellar dwellers. Yeah,
Yeah.
because that's what the case is for all the 3 that are in that category.
Yeah.
And then the last category, which has 4 games in it, is called October playoffs, not just baseball. So yeah, teams that are playoff caliber or fighting for playoff.
Last night was a playoff game.
Yeah, it was. I mean,
that was
we had
literally a
1
playoff
versus
game.
3. Was
Yeah.
it?
Mm-hmm.
Is that what we had in our
1
power
versus
rankings?
3.
Yeah. And then, of course, we'll touch up on the buys. There's only 2 teams that had buys this week. The Ravens and Raiders.
Yeah. I mean, Rogers did say see you in the playoffs, so
yeah.
To Murray, so I know they're gonna play each other
yeah.
again.
I mean,
they have to. People would love to watch that.
We end it with 5 random questions.
All right. I'm ready.
Okay, let's do this.
This long section of losers who are basically already out of the playoffs, right?
Essentially,
it's week 8, but it's already
yes,
over.
It's week 8, but their season's
already over. Yeah.
So what better team to start out with than my Niners against the Bears?
That was quick.
Yeah.
Already throwing yourself under the bus.
Oh yeah. You know what? All the excuses are gone.
Yeah,
you know?
no excuses, buddy.
Lost to Rodgers, right? 37 seconds.
You almost had it.
It's
yeah.
Aaron Rodgers. You know.
I know.
And it was a primetime game. He's
again.
Yeah.
What the hell? Yeah.
All right, they lost to the Seahawks. Well, Russell Wilson owns them.
Yes.
He owns them like Rodgers owns the Bears, 16-4.
Don't remind me.
Yeah. Okay, well, we lost to the Cards. Well, they're the best team in football. Regardless of where they are in the power rankings this week, I still consider them the most balanced.
Yeah, they just have it all.
Yeah. Best team. So just because they lost that one game, I'm not like, oh, well, they're not going anywhere. You know, I just think that their path to the Super Bowl
is harder now.
It's a little bit harder now.
But I still think they can make it.
No, for sure.
100%.
I have no doubt in my mind. I'm just saying it's going to be a tougher trek.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then they lost to the Colts. Well, I'm going to blame that one on the bomb cyclone, okay?
Because no more excuses. Just kidding.
There's no more excuses. What excuse are you going to tell me, Shanahan,
if you lose to the Bears?
Justin
Fields is what's it called? Uncoverable. You know how they say that in basketball when a guy's uncoverable, right? Or soccer. That's what we're gonna say. Justin Fields is uncoverable in his post-conference thing after they lose.
Yeah.
Well, that's what he's gonna say. I guarantee you, Milton.
I mean, I'm asking, why is Garoppolo in? You know, I mean, I understand he had to start off the season because Trey Lance wasn't ready, and if Trey Lance isn't ready to play because of injuries, that's one thing. I mean, if that's the case and Garoppolo starts, I want at least 3 or 4 series where Lance is in there. You know. So let's see who made the better pick. Was it the Bears or was it the 49ers?
You really want to see a rookie versus rookie fight?
I do.
Really?
I do. Yes.
Is that one of your favorite pastimes? Because it's a rare thing.
No, not really. I just right now, like I said, I've
given up.
I've given up on this season, being a realist.
Yep.
So this is that experimental season that will bear its fruit next year.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Especially if Russell Wilson leaves. That's what I'm hoping. I hope he goes to the Saints because I think that'd be a perfect, it would automatically make him a Super Bowl contender. With their defense, Alvin Kamara, Sean Payton, I mean, wow. That would be insane. They would be even better than they were with Breeze because Breeze is the traditional pocket quarterback and Russell Wilson has that dual threat ability.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that's enough on my Niners. I mean, I think I've said it. No more excuses.
All right, my turn. Niners suck. Go Cardinals. Just kidding. Here, this is the problem with the Niners. See, it's Shanahan.
It is Shanahan.
He's too stubborn.
My cousin says he wants him fired. And I'm like, great, who's gonna fire him? Lynch, who Shanahan hired.
No, the owners.
The owners who.
Do you know your owners' names? Do you know the owners'
No,
names
I
of your
just
own
know
team?
that it's the husband of the wife who was the brother was the brother of the wife of the owner.
Okay.
It was Eddie DeBartolo.
Okay.
So he wanted to keep the Niners within his family, so he sold it to her rich husband.
Oh.
But he's sort of an absent-minded.
He's just there for money.
He's just there for money.
He's not actually the football.
Exactly. I mean, there's some like nephews in there that are DeBartolos
who are football people.
Yeah. So
yeah.
It's going to be a tough sell to try to get rid of Shanahan.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, I just want that pressure to be there and him to be on the hot seat, so that changes can be made. You know?
Yeah. Start Trey Lance. Actually, no. Start Garoppolo because I don't want to have Trey Lance against my Cards again. That's seriously the only scare I've ever had was Trey Lance. Rodgers, I understand because it's Rodgers that we lost, but Trey Lance as a rookie almost beating my Cardinals. What?
And
the heck?
Oh, and that.
Come on, Trey
Cards,
Lance.
49ers.
The 17-14 one.
That would be but that would be in San Francisco, right?
Because
they played in Arizona.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'd be scared.
Yeah,
please don't. Yeah, please don't.
I know. Have the Cards, they lose 2 in a row.
I would be so depressed.
Yeah, exactly.
We wouldn't even do a podcast.
It would all be for nothing for the Niners. Like, what's the point? Okay,
no
great.
Point.
Now you're 4-4. You know? It's like, now what? You know? Now we're just above water, barely breathing. You know? All right. Number 2, the Eagles at the Lions.
I got Eagles.
Yeah, I got the Eagles too. I had the 49ers on the 49ers-Bears game because...
Oh, I got the Bears because Garoppolo has not shown anything. I
know. You know what? I won't be surprised.
Justin Fields has shown upside.
Yeah, I mean, I got a 3-day week coming up. So I took off Sunday for my daughter's confirmation. And then I traded out someone for Monday, and then Tuesday is my day off. So don't bet on the don't bet on the game. No, just enjoy it. No, definitely confirmation. Not. Yeah, I mean, and I think it's even going to be the morning game that's on. So after I come back from church, I can watch that. But the game I'm really looking forward to watching, for multiple purposes, is the Chargers-Patriots game. But we'll talk about that later. In the October playoffs. Yeah. So, you know what's funny, and this is just for me watching ESPN, that they're still talking about replacing Jalen Hurts at the end of the year, and then I'm trying to tell them, no. Are you serious? You don't understand. ESPN, stop. Jalen Hurts isn't the problem. He's your only savior. He's your only, in Philly. The only good part of the Eagles. The reason that Eagles fans go to the games is to watch Jalen Hurts. And have Jalen Hurts' jersey. Yeah, exactly. Like, just trust me, there's much worse out there. I think Jalen Hurts... he's a little bit better of a runner than a passer, but I mean, this guy has got a future. You know, like I said, if you want to call the Niners and, we can make a little trade, we'll give you Lance. He's going to be good in the future. And then you give us Jalen Hurts. I would love to just, because the trade deadline is November 2nd. So it'll be interesting to see. Who else got traded? Deshaun Watson. Oh, yeah. So is that official? Or is that... he's traded. It's traded, but with a whole bunch of Dolphins. Caveats. Yeah. Yes. Okay. Bye, Tua. I'm kidding. I feel bad for Tua because they were just starting to like him, and now that's kind of... Does that pressure of him coming in make Tua play better or worse? Better. Better? Okay. You have to. Quarterback is an aggressive, kind of manly kind of thing, Yeah, you know what? For the Lions to get their first win of the season, I think that we need more of Dan Campbell's tears in bottles, and we're going to sell them for $10 a pop. I think they're going to have an effort like they had against the Rams, where they were doing fake punts and going for the fourth down. Why don't you just play that way the whole rest of the season? Because you have nothing to lose, literally. Just play like that the rest of the season. But I think what will happen is they'll resort back to, okay, let's play normal, whatever that means. Yeah. And I mean, it's an ugly game. Neither team's going anywhere. 0-7, definitely not. I mean, if they win their next 10 straight, then they get in the playoffs. But that's like 1 in a trillion, or what would you put the statistics on that? 1 in 10 million. I said trillion though. I said 10 million. Trillion's too high. Exactly. That's my point. No, I'm saying it's too high of a number. That's actually not statistically correct. Because the probability of winning games is still 50-50. Of winning 10 straight. So they would just beat all these playoff teams. 110 million is still a lot, dude. It is. I'm just saying, but trillion's too low because it's actually statistically improbable
for them to lose everything like that.
No, I'm saying like so.
What do you mean?
I'm just saying that I think a trillion's closer because there's no way the Lions are going to win 10 straight. I mean, they might pull off a couple victories against. It's just not going to happen. Let's just put it that way. I mean, they're trying to win one game. That way they won't have their first win of the season. But
can you imagine losing to the Lions?
Yeah, that wouldn't be good.
Be the first winner.
You got a rookie coach against a rookie coach. And I think Jalen Hurts does enough to have the Eagles win the game. Correct?
Right. Oh, here's the odds for the Lions to make the playoffs. 25,000. So it's not a trillion.
Okay, wow.
Well, Lions also win Super Bowl. Plus 500,000.
Oh, yeah.
So how much money would I make if I put money on the Lions in the Super Bowl right now? Yeah. Honest question. Is it what, $100 is $500,000 or what?
Yeah.
Wait, so if I dumped all my life savings and they actually did it, I would be a millionaire.
Get to a trillion.
There's a trillion. I might become a billionaire, right?
Yeah, exactly. Billionaire for sure.
There you go.
And you can take your billions
and then leave you. Yeah. Just kidding. I do the podcast still because I'd be bored.
All right. Do you have the Eagles or Lions?
I already said Eagles.
Eagles, okay.
I'm just saying, but don't what's it called? Discount the Lions though, because Dan Campbell's legit, which is something weird to say.
In nowhere man land
are not going anywhere.
Yeah, I'm not going anywhere.
But yeah, we both.
And I'm not betting on them.
We both owe an apology to Dan Campbell. I'm sorry I made fun of you. Yeah. You're actually a legit football guy.
Yeah.
Holy shit! I can't believe we're saying that, by the way, because you were making fun of him earlier. But now I know the error of our ways.
The next game up are the Panthers at the Falcons.
Falcons.
Yeah, I have the Falcons.
Panthers aren't showing me anything. They're tanking.
Yeah, I mean they're losing.
What happened?
4 straight.
No. And now the Falcons are resurging because Matt Ryan has goated Pitts.
Yeah.
He's the GOAT. He's like Tony Gonzalez 2.0 with Julio Jones. Speed.
Yeah, they were like, he's not a tight end. He's
a wide receiver.
He's a wide receiver, yeah.
He's both, buddy. He's a hybrid.
I guess, but I mean, I would think that to be
he's a tight end hybrid.
You would have to block.
He still blocks.
He does?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They still have him block every now and then.
All right. I would not want him blocking for fear that he get hurt.
Yeah. You still have to block
really
as a
tight end body. It's like a wide receiver.
You say that, yet he's actually a lot heavier than you think. He actually has a tight end.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
He's tall, heavy, and fast.
Yeah,
is this unfair?
Yeah, because most wide receivers are probably like 6'2", 6'3", and this guy's
200 something.
Yeah,
and Pitts is a lot heavier.
Yeah, he's probably like 6'5", like 240. Anyways, yeah. All right, the next game, the Jags.
Kyle Pitts 6'6", 240.
There you go.
That's what I said. He's not as thin as you think he is, buddy.
I know. He just looks that way though. When you see him, you're like, damn.
It's because he's freaking muscle, dude. He's all muscle. I don't want to mess with that guy.
He's probably got the best hands in the game.
Exactly. Hand strength out the freaking wazoo. Yeah.
His adjustment is amazing.
He snatches it out of the air. Matt Ryan got lucky and Kyle Pitts. Imagine Kyle Pitts on the Niners or on the Cardinals.
It was sort of, well, I mean, if Kyle Pitts was on the Niners, I mean, then you'd have Garoppolo throwing to him, so it just wouldn't be
okay. Kyle Pitts to the Cardinals so I can have
Zach
Ertz and Kyle Pitts. Have Murray sling it to him.
Then that would be unfair. they would never punt it. They'd be like, okay, all
right, we're going to go for 4th down. We'll send both of our tight ends out.
Exactly.
Anyway, continue.
Yeah, so the Jags at the Seahawks. The Jags, they're relieved because they stopped their 20-game. Go ahead.
Hot take: Jaguars beat the Seahawks.
Okay, nice. I like that. All right.
Because we gotta have some drama. Because this is boring if we say, "Oh, Seahawks."
Right.
It's Geno Smith still, right?
Yeah, Geno Smith.
Oh, okay, Jaguars. I trust. I almost said Justin Herbert. I trust him more than freaking Geno Smith. My boy.
Oh, Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah, my boy Trevor Lawrence. Trust him more than Geno Smith. Do you really trust Geno Smith over Trevor Lawrence?
No, definitely not.
Come on, man.
So, they stopped their 20-game losing streak.
Yes.
They got a 1-week vacation. The Seahawks, they're, losers of 3 straight. And Geno Smith is still their quarterback.
It's porous. Yeah. Geno Smith's not good. I'm sorry.
They're in the NFC West hole, and even when Russell Wilson comes back, which should be another week or 2.
They ain't getting back up there.
No.
It's the freaking Cardinals and Rams.
They were already bad with Russell Wilson. They're just worse Yeah, exactly.
Worser add some R's. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, hot take. You heard it here first on the Sports Truth, guys.
Yeah,
Jags
Russell
somehow
Wilson needs to bolt and
go to another team.
go to the Saints. I think the Saints is a perfect marriage for him.
Stop trying to make Brady have a harder time.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing.
You're mean.
And then the Seahawks could be the fourth worst team,
And not your Niners.
Not the Niners.
The Niners are the fourth.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
No. Technically, right now the Seahawks are.
Oh, okay.
I don't think it matters much. They're both in
the cellar dweller ish.
West.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The hole.
Okay. Next up, Washington, or as you renamed them, Sean Taylor's.
Yeah,
Ghost,
I renamed them Sean Taylor's Ghost.
At the Broncos. So.
Oh, this is terrible.
This is a bad game.
I don't know.
Sean
Watch
Taylor's
this.
Ghost. They're losers of 3 straight.
The Broncos too are losers too.
The busted Broncos. They're losers of 4 straight.
Nick.
And you know what? I remember earlier in the year, earlier in the season, you said that Heineke could beat bad teams, middling teams.
Yes.
I don't know. He sort of lost it a little bit.
Well, he fought Rodgers. What do you mean?
Yeah.
Rodgers isn't middling.
That's true.
Beat my freaking Cardinals. I don't want to hear it from you.
Okay.
The week before that, he hung in with them because they were middling.
Yeah, I mean...
That's what I'm saying. The Broncos are middling now, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Then Heineke should have a good game. But can he win it, though? Probably not. He'll still have a good game if you have him on your pro fantasy league. Matt, if you have Heineke, Matt, I'm done with you.
I don't think
I
don't think
Is it on your 18th team?
I don't think he would ever consider that a possibility.
But yeah, I'd start Heineke if you had him on your fantasy team.
And
I'm serious.
What's going on with Washington? I mean, at one point they were
Sean Taylor's Ghost, yeah.
Yeah, Sean Taylor's Ghost. Yes. 7-9, not the greatest record, but it was enough to win the NFC East.
The least.
Division title.
Not anymore. You have the Cowboys now.
You're probably going to go 12 after a 3-0 start. Vic Fangio, I imagine, is on the hot seat.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Probably gonna get fired.
And
there's a lot of firings coming.
That 3-0 was built. That resume was built on a bunch of
defense,
tomato cans that they beat up.
Yeah, and defense.
Yeah. So I pretty much think what doomed them was their injuries to Jerry Jeudy, which should be coming back, and then KJ Hamler. So I mean, you lose your number 1 and number 2 wide receivers.
Stares at you and Rodgers.
What?
Stares at you and Aaron Rodgers. I'm staring at you. He didn't have either of his first or second wide receiver.
Oh yeah, I know. It didn't matter.
So what does that tell you? Rodgers is an elite QB.
Yeah, no, absolutely. He's definitely
MVP of last season.
As Stephen A. Smith would say, he's
a bad man.
Exactly. We shouldn't even be quoting Stephen A. Smith.
I know. How dare you? That's blasphemy.
Yeah.
They're still pining over freaking Mahomes on ESPN.
I know.
Get out of here. They're crap. Yeah.
Someone was, Anyways, next up.
Oh, yeah. Who got winning that?
I got the Broncos winning.
Nick!
They're at home and...
Mile high, baby.
Yeah.
I got Washington. I got Sean Taylor's Ghost.
Okay.
Just because of Heineke. That's literally the only reason. Other than that, statistically, it's like 50-50. Whoever decides to suck more.
It is totally a 50-50 game. The series I'm going with the Broncos just because they're at home. And
that didn't help them last time when the Ravens suffocated their ass in Mile High.
No, that's true. And then the Raiders beat them
up on Mile High.
Yeah.
Stares at Milton.
Yeah, but the Raiders and Ravens, who are both on bye weeks, they're a lot better.
Yeah, that's true.
Than Washington. So
Heineken heard you say that, and I was gonna play like an MVP game and just get 6 touchdowns on you. That'd be freaking hilarious. And I'll just come back to what did I tell you?
No, I mean so far this season, you definitely are picking better than I am.
Yeah. I'm just still upset about that Cards game. They had won.
Sure.
I was like, I called the Cards winning, and then they lose.
Until until they play next week and get rid of that.
And get angry. They're going to let their anger on your poor Niners.
I know. It's unfortunate.
Dude, we laughed so hard and I showed
I was like, that's sad.
It's going to...
Who's the sacrificial lamb for the Cards off of arrested 10 days?
And then I just turn it towards you.
Like,
oh.
Okay.
Of course it's my Niners, is what you said.
Play like a week after. Oh, boy. Yeah, it's just not
angry Cards.
Right.
Anyway, continue.
Number 6. Steelers at Browns.
Damn, that's a hard one.
That is a hard one.
I have it in my head, so I'm not going to give it away.
Okay.
You go ahead with your spiel, then you tell me, and I'll tell you what I had. Yeah.
So, so far in the series, the Browns have won the last 3 against the Steelers. They sort of, because I want to say Roethlisberger.
There you go.
has like they showed best records,
Yeah.
and one of them was Aaron Rodgers owning the Bears.
Mm-hmm.
This was one, and then the other one
Roethlisberger owns the
is
Browns. Yeah, but not anymore.
yeah, not anymore. And the other one is Brady. He's only lost twice to the Bills in his whole career,
Yeah,
dude.
he beat
That's
up on
like
them.
20 plus years.
Yes,
That's insane.
he
It's
beat
like
up on them.
I want to say it's like 33-2 or 31-2. It's a ridiculous record.
Yeah,
like,
it is.
Yeah, so like if you would bet on the Patriots against the Bills like 35 times, you would have won 33 times.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
Browns are depleted, still injured.
Yes, they
Roethlisberger
are.
still sucks, but you have T.J. Watt, my boy, the Watt brothers. I know. You know what's funny though? Now that J.J. Watt's injured, he can go to Pittsburgh or wherever he's played and watch his brother play.
Yeah, that's true.
He can literally fly, cheer at his brother, and say beat the crap out of him.
I know. I feel bad for J.J. Watt just because he was having a really good season.
Yeah,
I think he was leading the teams and like quarterback hurries and.
You realize he was on pace to get the most sacks in this season, right?
Yeah, I mean
he would have had 22. Yeah,
and I mean it's sort
it's
of
unfair.
Somewhat what I predicted, like that.
You jinxed him,
I did not
Milton.
jinx him. That's just reality. That someone.
No, I don't
home
want to
with
hear
an
it. I'm a
injury
Cardinals
history.
homer. Nope, I don't know. You jinxed it. Obviously,
Alright,
it's
fine.
the Bosa curse. I'm kidding. Jokes aside, yeah, I figured. I was like, oh great, here we go.
And for the Browns, their whole
Go
fate
TJ
depends
Watt.
on their second unit. You know, I mean,
Oh God.
Kareem Hunt is out for 4 to 6 weeks. You know,
Yep.
OBJ's got to go.
Cancer.
Baker's got multiple injuries all over his body.
Yep.
I don't think his head's right either.
Who's the quarterback?
Case Keenum. So it's not if you're gonna have a
Diggs,
backup
sideline,
yeah,
touchdown,
yeah.
no flag.
No, he did a good enough job last week getting himself out of some bad situations. You know, he has the Minnesota Miracle.
Yes,
and he's definitely better than your average backup quarterback. You know, I mean,
yeah, but
he
not.
Started that season right for the Vikings.
He did.
He did right. That was prior
Case
to
Keenum.
Kirk Cousins coming.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I mean, I think he'd be better off with Case Keenum because then you're not worried. So every time Baker's in there and he has a bad throw or he throws a pick, the first thing you're going to think is
Case Keenum.
No, the first thing you're going to think of is that, oh, shoot, Baker's hurt. Yeah, we should have gone with, you know, I think they should hold him out one more week. I think with Case Keenum, they have a chance of winning.
You say that, yet TJ Watt is going to sack, hit him, hurry him, Case Keenum like at least 5 or 6 times.
For sure. The Steelers have won their last 2 games, barely, against the Broncos and the Seahawks, so that's not saying much. But for some strange reason, I'm going to go with the Steelers on this one with the TJ Watt-led defense. And I know I was watching ESPN and the things I read, almost everyone's taking the Browns. So
that's why I'm not taking the Browns.
Yeah.
I have the Steelers. Yeah, okay, TJ Watt, my boy.
Yeah. I'm zigging while they're zagging, or however the phrase goes.
Actually, I just got here's my famous phrase.
Okay.
I just got a gut feeling about this one.
Okay, yeah. You know, that was sort of what I was feeling with this game because everything says that the Browns
are gonna win.
They're gonna win, but
I'm like, I don't know, buddy.
Yeah, I mean, they barely held on to beat the Broncos.
Like the freaking Broncos.
Yeah, I think the Steelers. Not that
I think the Steelers have a better defense.
Yeah, they got a better defense.
That's why. Than the Broncos.
They're still in nowhere.
Yeah.
But I think they get their running game going. Their defense is good, and I think Big Ben minimizes his mistakes.
He just has to hand the ball off to Najee Harris 40, 60 times.
And then you have the Browns at 4-4. Those both Super Bowl contenders, right?
Yeah.
The Browns and the Chiefs. That's what I was thinking of.
Yeah.
And not so much
now
anymore.
not see.
Yeah.
So it's like Super Bowl championship hangover, the AFC championship game hangover. Oh boy.
All right. Number 7. This is the last one.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Who is it? Who's the sacrificial lamb?
No, it's not sacrificial. They're both sacrificial lambs.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, not really. Oh. But the Giants at the Chiefs. So yeah, I mean, you know what? I got I think we talked about this. I got the Giants covering the game, and I got the Chiefs winning. I mean, what better cure or Band-Aid than some home cooking in Arrowhead? So far, they showed that they could beat the Washington football team and the Eagles, right?
Yeah, but then they got...
And the Browns, because, I mean, now the Browns are bad, too.
And then they got blown out by the Titans because they did what I told them to. The Titans listened. Double covered Tyreek Hill. And then the Chiefs don't have any offense.
Yeah.
So
And people are going to be like, "Oh my God, I can't believe," especially
Giants.
ESPN. I can't believe you have the Chiefs in nowhere man land. You know.
Well, this is why. So
Yeah.
Giants. Listen, just double cover Tyreek Hill
Yeah.
and beat them for me,
They
okay?
played really good defense last week, actually. I mean, they held the Panthers to 3 points, which was
The
surprising.
Giants. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I have the Giants actually in this one.
You do? Whoa. That's a ballsy
Two
call.
hot takes already.
Damn.
That's because I'm depressed, so I don't
Okay.
care anymore. I'm just
Oh,
gonna say it.
okay.
Yeah,
God, would that surprise me? Sort of.
not really.
Mm.
Not after the way the Chiefs got 3 points.
It would be the same thing I said for the 49ers. Like, okay, excuse for losing all these games. You know,
There's no
better
excuses.
teams.
There's no excuse this time.
No, there isn't. I mean, they lose to the Giants.
Oh my
And
god.
the
I would
Giants
love to hear Stephen A. Smith's thing after the game, how
and,
depressed he is.
and the Giants are the only team to be able to pull off that type of crap. Where
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's why I'm like, oh my god, please Giants beat the Chiefs so my Chargers can be number
I'm
one.
gonna have Monday off, so I'm gonna watch the game. But hell no, if I'm not.
I would laugh my ass off if the Giants beat the Chiefs.
I know that would be funny.
That would be.
Yeah.
You know that fart's gonna be on the recording.
Oh, really?
It's gonna be hilarious. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, hey, good. You jinxed the Chiefs. Perfect. So the Giants are gonna beat the Chiefs, guys. Bet on the Giants.
All right. So
Next category.
See. Yeah. Oh no, actually, let's see.
We have more.
Yeah, I have a little bit more. Yeah.
Oh, who's the sacrificial lamb now?
No, I mean, just you got to think of what the Chiefs have been through. You know, I mean, to be embarrassed by the Titans.
Yeah.
You know, they scored 3 points.
You know what's funny though is that the Giants can watch that whole game tape, so they can emulate the same thing again.
I mean, is their worst game since the Super Bowl?
Yes.
Because they scored a field goal in this game, and they scored, what, 2 field goals?
3 field goals.
3 field goals. It was 9. 31 to 9.
Yes. They flew all the way there to Tampa Bay to kick 3 field goals and fly home. Okay. The Chiefs. You heard it here, guys, on First Take. Oh, wait, wrong show.
Whoa,
my bad.
How dare you? Do you know that Max Kellerman was the only one yesterday that took the Packers?
Yeah?
Yeah, everyone else was taking the Cards.
Well, Cards was a safe bet.
Yeah, I know, for sure.
On paper,
yeah. He was trying to get other people to go, and so I'll have to watch his show later called This Just In. I sort of like his style because, like, he's bringing in betting, and then he talks about, like, boxing, and I don't know, it's just the way.
Perfect, let's get him on the show.
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
Oh my god.
What?
No,
let me make some calls real quick. I'll be right back.
Yeah. No, that would be
911, what's your emergency?
That would be
I need to talk to Max Kellerman immediately. I'm on my deathbed.
Sorry, we can't have Matt here because Matt doesn't like Max Kellerman. So
no.
On that day.
Okay.
Exactly. Anyways.
So who's next?
Oh yes. Okay. So yeah. So like I said, I had the Chiefs winning by 1 score.
But, got the Giants upsetting them like they upset the undefeated Patriots in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, and you know what? The one thing that I think the Giants
have for them is that mystique of beating the OP team somehow.
For sure.
It's so bad. It's hilarious.
But the Giants don't have a strong running game, and the Chiefs' Achilles is their run defense. So
we'll find out.
We'll find out.
Yeah. I just think.
I'm hoping you're right on that, and I'm wrong.
Yeah.
But anyways, all right, we're gonna talk about the bounce and trounce games. Okay.
Oh, you mean the playoff teams beating up on the cellar dwellers?
Yes, exactly.
You have to have a politically correct title.
All
okay?
right, that's fine. The first one is the Bengals at the Jets.
Jets, Jets.
And then, if I was playing devil's advocate, I would say, they're gonna have a letdown because they beat the Ravens 41-17. But it's hard to have a letdown against the Jets. The Bengals have won the last 3 in the series. And, usually a team, we call it the embarrassment factor in the betting world.
Yeah.
54-13, you have to lose by at least 30 to 35 points.
Yeah.
And like 80% of the time they cover. So, I mean, maybe the Jets cover. But as far as any chance of winning, I just don't see it. One, Zach Wilson's out. Some guy named White, I don't even know his first name, is back there. And just, I love Saleh because he was such a good defensive coordinator for 49ers. But he just looks lost right now. And, yeah, and just...
Okay, so I'm going to take you back to week 3 when the Jets beat the Titans.
Yeah.
So anyway, I have the Jets winning this game.
Oh, damn, you are fucking crazy. All right, wow. I hope you're wrong on some of these. I'm taking the Bengals for the win this week. So
You know what's funny
it'll
though
be
is that,
interesting.
I actually have the Bengals, but I just think the Jets actually could probably beat them
Okay.
because that'll be funny and that would make you so upset
Yeah, I
to
mean,
see
I
Burrow get picked off.
I want to see what's. I mean, they are playing in New York.
Yeah, and the
but
Jets got embarrassed, so they're mad.
yeah, they are
That's what I'm
mad.
saying.
Right. No,
They
I
don't
mean,
get embarrassed
you're
twice.
building a nice case for yourself.
That's what I'm saying.
Um,
And they beat the Titans. I don't care if no, that's not an excuse.
yeah.
So the Bengals coming in like the upstart Titans dead, and then they're gonna get freaking beaten
I guess
by
I would
1
have to
point.
do my homework and find out who this white guy is.
Yeah.
I don't. I think he's got less playing experience than Zach Wilson, which isn't good.
But no, jokes aside, Bengals should win. But I
Okay.
kind of want the Jets to have a good fight because it's just boring
So
to
what
see
do
a
you-
50 burger.
Yeah. So say Jets cover the point spread.
Yeah.
But,
I think they'll cover.
okay.
I don't want it to be a blowout because that's just boring.
Yeah, for sure.
It's like boo, just turn off the TV.
Yeah, I mean, right now if the playoffs started, they'd be the number 1 seed, which is crazy.
Yep.
In the AFC.
The Bongles. Can't call them the Bongles anymore.
Yeah. All right, the next game, the Dolphins at the Bills.
Got the Bills.
Yeah, I got the Bills too.
After that embarrassing, what the F was that crap?
They're
Now
coming
they're gonna
off
be up
that
the
tough
Dolphins.
loss on the goal line.
Yep.
They had a bye week to figure it out.
To stew about
rest
it.
their injuries and, figure out.
It should be a good litmus test, right?
No, for
See
sure.
how much the Bills do. That way we can see how much the Niners get beat down when the Cardinals come back.
Yeah.
You're already dreading it. You're already dreading it.
No, whatever you have to do to get yourself out of your depression is
I know.
fine. I've already accepted their fate, so I don't get depressed about it anymore. But yeah, the Bills.
The Bills have to win.
The Dolphins. I want to say they beat them by double digits.
You laughed.
They beat them by double digits the last several times.
What's the noise the Bill makes? Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, exactly.
The herd.
They're playing in Orchard Park.
Oh, the Bills are gonna slaughter them. Yes.
Yeah.
Easy win.
What I actually think on this game is
Yeah.
it's not the typical blowout that they're having, and that the Bills only win by 1 score. Because I think Tua's
bold claim.
Yeah, because I think Tua's
We'll get 4 touchdowns again.
His, for his job.
Yeah,
Because
Deshaun Watson's there now.
Yeah.
Pushing him.
Right. So.
No, I just think he's gonna get.
What would you think a good team would be to send Tua off to?
Honestly?
Yeah, honestly.
Hear me out.
Okay.
Hear me out.
All right.
Hear me out.
All right.
I'm gonna send him to
Okay.
the Broncos.
I was thinking the same thing. Seriously. I got Broncos in my head. You better not say 49ers and mess with me. But yes, I think that is...
Seriously, Tua to the Broncos.
Yes, I think that's a good matchup. I really do. Because, yeah, I think that works.
Yeah,
so
good trade.
Cool.
Yeah.
Good call. We're on the same page as far as that goes. All right.
We often are. That's why we're good pals and we're good sports stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah,
that's why we try to reach the truth.
The sports truth.
The sports truth. Anyways. All right. The last team in this bounce and trounce.
Oh, hey, that's microaggression. We're gonna have to change that. That's not inclusive.
I had never heard of microaggressions until my wife told me what it was.
Yes. So jokes aside, though, jokes aside.
Yeah.
Yes, the playoff teams beating up on the lower teams.
Yeah.
Who is it? I'm scared.
It was the Rams at the Texans.
Oh God.
Yeah.
I mean, the Texans are just an automatic win. They only scored 5 points against my Cardinals, and it should have been 0 because that safety was a face mask. Never was called.
I think that the Rams were lucky to get away with the win.
Oh yeah,
against the Lions because if
Goofy Goff wanted his win.
Yeah, if Goff had to go in that pick.
Yeah.
In the end zone, I think that they maybe pull it off. A 17-point underdog in the upset, which happened last year with the Jets. So, I mean, it wasn't that far-fetched. You said you had a feeling on the game. Yep. You're probably the only one, seriously.
Dude, I'll tell you, my feelings are spot on.
All the podcasts, all the ESPN, all the writers.
Go ahead.
And see if anyone even remotely
said the Lions.
I
did.
But you did.
I did.
You did.
Okay?
Where else are you going to get that?
Only on the Sports Truth.
Only on the Sports Truth. ESPN isn't saying that the Lions are going to beat the Rams.
No one did.
That crazy enough and bold enough to pick that. But
Except
over
me.
here on the Sports Truth, Chris is going to take that, and despite being ridiculed, is able to.
I was pretty freaking close. Yeah.
I mean, anything, the point spread. Bam. You had money there. You had 17 points, and they lost by 9, I think.
Yeah,
so,
all the money.
Yeah.
But yeah, I
I
don't
think
know how to explain it though, Milton. The feeling that I have for games.
yeah,
If I could
no,
explain it, then everyone could bet. So I better not.
exactly. Yeah,
I don't know.
I think the Texans are resorting back to being the worst team that we thought that they were going to be.
Yeah, even with Tyra Taylor back, I
Yeah,
don't
I
think they're
mean,
gonna
and
beat
you
the
know what?
Rams.
There's a chance Tyrod Taylor might play, but when you're coming back off of an injury, you're not at 100%,
I
and
know. Don't remind me.
I just don't think. I mean, with the Rams and Cards, the Cards had lost 8 straight, and Kyler Murray had lost 4 straight.
He didn't want it
So
anymore.
there was
Yeah.
that something brewing there,
Yeah.
and then with the Lions, there was that Goff issue.
Stafford trade.
Stafford trade,
The
yeah,
Sean McVay
the
beef.
swapping, yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
All of it.
So
Always
I think
drama.
the Rams high flying offense comes in and just
Stomps them.
stomps them. Yeah,
Literally.
there isn't any trap, or there isn't any like, oh, we didn't think that they were that bad, or that I don't know. So,
Okay, so hear
yeah.
me out. The Texans are gonna upset the Rams. I'm kidding, guys. I'm kidding. I just wanted to see his reaction because whenever I make a prediction, like I have a bad feeling, he
Right.
immediately takes it seriously now.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I've been spot on the last 7
it's
weeks
like
straight.
that guy
Yeah.
at work that's like,
I don't
He
know.
said, "Don't take the Ravens."
Yeah.
And I was like, I
What?
was thinking about it because they own the Bengals and they've been so hot. And
I warned you on that one too.
yeah, no,
That the Bengals wanted revenge for being stomped on.
Yeah.
Come on. Same with the Steelers game.
Yes.
When the Bengals blew out the Steelers, I'm like, the Bengals don't want to get stomped anymore.
That's true. They're standing up to
So now they're beat both the bullies, the Ravens and the Steelers.
Yeah, I mean, 2 big signature wins for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, among others. All right.
Yep.
October playoffs. Baseball isn't the only
Nani?
Yeah.
¿Qué?
¿Cómo?
¿Cómo?
No. All right. So we got an AFC South interim title belt.
Oh,
okay?
is this UFC?
It's
All
UFC,
right.
yeah, it's the
interim
so,
championship.
Yeah, because the
of the
real
world.
one comes later
later
on in the season when someone's actually claimed it.
Exactly.
But yeah, you know what? I mean, it's funny because the Titans, all they did was they beat the Bills, who are one of the best teams in football.
Almost
and then they beat the Chiefs,
who
were the greatest dynasty of all time.
That's literally ESPN said. They're a dynasty after they got blown out. I'm like, no.
Hall of Fame quarterback Patrick Mahomes.
Already?
And,
Jeez, that was quick.
Exactly. They're going to win all the Super Bowls. It's just a matter of time. According to the know-it-alls.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, so the Titans, they hung in there with the Bills
somehow.
Yeah, especially for the Bills having such a potent offense.
Tannehill.
And held them on the goal line. And then they beat down on the Chiefs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They just
and you know what? Were they underdog against the Bills? Yes.
Yeah.
Were they an underdog against the Chiefs? Surprisingly, yes.
Yes.
Are they an underdog against the Colts? Yes. They're a -1.5.
Bye, Colts.
Yeah, exactly.
We see a pattern.
I'm serious, dude. If you would have made the Titans a favorite, they pulled the whole Jets thing.
They do.
But now they're the underdog. They're like, oh. Really? It wasn't enough to beat the Bills and last year's Super Bowl loser?
No.
Okay.
We have to. Okay.
Yeah,
fine.
and I think
Colts.
And like you said with the Carson Wentz thing, you know, I'm buying more into Tannehill than I am Carson Wentz.
Agreed.
Yeah, and I just think, I mean, everything's flowing right now. You know, AJ Brown, Julio Jones, Derrick Henry, even the defense is playing better. Mm-hmm. You know, I mean, to allow 3 points to a Chiefs team.
Well, they did what I said. They just doubled Tyreek Hill. I watched the game highlights yesterday. They doubled Tyreek Hill. Huh.
I think what this game is, the most interesting part of this game is the battle of the running backs. Derrick Henry, come on, let's put him in the MVP conversation.
Agreed.
With Kyler Murray and Tom Brady.
I can't say Aaron Rodgers though because
he already won it. Because he's having a better year, I think, this year, game wise than he.
No, because
had a better year last year.
That game on Thursday he didn't do anything in the last 4 minutes.
That
was all Kyler Murray and the Cardinals defense.
Yeah,
that was his defense.
They shot themselves in the foot.
That was Aaron Rodgers' defense bailing him out.
Yeah,
so I don't really
true.
Call him.
Yeah, and you know what? The cornerback
Seriously.
that got the pick.
I can't believe it. Is the MVP?
Green,
yeah, he's the MVP.
They picked him up off the streets because they had so many injuries.
Yeah.
And prior to that,
he was like a free agent.
Yeah, he was probably working like at Bonds or something.
And he got got the game-winning freaking interception with Thursday Night Football for everyone. Like, really?
Yeah, you like sign me up for give me at least $1 million contract for the rest instead of like a 10-day contract.
Sure.
He's deserving of that. He saved your season in a lot of ways.
He did.
But yeah, on the other side you have Jonathan Taylor, who's been running around everybody lately. So in a tight game, I have the Titans winning. I mean, normally I would be like, okay, they won 2, now it's time to lose. But the fact that they made him an underdog favors. That's my thinking, but it could go either way.
So anyway, I have a bad feeling, so I think the Colts are gonna blow. Just kidding. The Titans definitely have the advantage here, which is funny to me because why are they underdog?
Yeah,
I think it's actually them who should win.
Right.
So it's the Colts are the underdog.
Yeah.
But you know how those things go. I think the Colts still put up a good fight.
Oh no, for sure. Super
it's rivalry.
Game. It was actually a really good game when they played a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
Is there a fly in here?
Yeah, there's a gnat fly mosquito in here.
I saw the biggest horse fly in the kitchen yesterday, and I was like, "Oh, where's the fly
swatter? It's Flyzilla!"
Yeah.
Actually, it's not Godzilla. It just looks like Godzilla due to international copyright laws. Still my favorite scene. From
where?
From Epic. I think it's Scary Movie or Epic Movie.
Oh yeah,
go like, Godzilla! That's so funny.
But they're still funny.
I know.
Yeah. Dumb humor. Yeah. The next game are the Patriots at the Bolts.
Oh, here we go, guys. We got our playoff game.
Yeah.
Everyone has the Patriots beating the Chargers.
Yeah, I saw that.
Like what?
I'm gonna go with the upset this week. And
I'm going with the Chargers.
At the beginning, I'm going Bolts too. In the beginning, I was like, yeah, you know what? I mean, let's go over why the Patriots would win, right? Last year they stomped them 45-0.
Yeah.
I think that's what it was.
Yes.
They scored a lot of points.
Different Herbert now.
Yeah, no, for sure. The Bolts are coming off of their bye week. They got trounced 34-6. Got beat down by the Ravens.
They don't like that.
No one does. Lately, Belichick has been showing everybody why he's the GOAT. I mean, he pushed the Cowboys to the brink of elimination. He pushed the Bucks with Brady. That it was a given.
He literally almost beat him by a doink.
Yeah,
that's literally how he lost.
By the doink.
Yes.
And then if they stopped the Patriots on 3rd and 28, which is hard for me to believe that Belichick would give up that, or 4th and 3 in overtime, they would have won. So, you know what? I always have mixed feelings with the Patriots, but if they beat the Bolts, then I think they make a push for a wild card and maybe,
How do you feel about that? Knowing that the evil emperor, is going to the playoffs again.
It doesn't surprise me. I mean, 40 years of brilliant coaching, whether he's on the defensive side or as a head coach. But, I don't care that it was the Jets he put up 54 points against. It's still impressive. I mean, that's a lot of points in professional football. I mean, how many times? I mean, I think that's the first 50-point game because there's been some 40s.
Yeah. Right? Yours was one of them. Yeah, and you almost let the Lions come back against you.
Oh, yeah.
Niners, 41-33.
Yeah, but there hasn't been anything close to 54. And
there was 47-42.
Yeah,
Chargers and Browns.
That's true. But, 54 is a lot.
54 is the most, I think.
Yeah.
50 burger.
So, hopefully, Brandon Staley has made some changes with run defense or just because the thing is that with Belichick, he's going to have his 2 tight end sets, his multiple running backs.
2 running backs.
Yeah, 2 running backs that he's always. And then from there, that could be the first half. And then in the second half, he could go 5 wide in the spread formation. And then you have
what?
Mac Jones, throwing quick slants. And it was almost impossible to stop when they played the
Jets?
The Bucks.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because you know why? Because he's freaking copying Kyler Murray. He's copying Cliff Kingsbury's air raid.
Yeah.
Where he throws quick and has a bunch of...
But I think with the Cards, they go further down the field. With the Patriots, it's within that 10 yards, just crossing.
You know what's funny, though? Yeah. You say that, but it's actually opposite. The air raid is actually 10 yards and closer. They do crossing routes.
Okay.
They do mesh. It's called a mesh concept.
Yeah.
We have 2 wide receivers come across each other.
Yeah.
And force the 2 middle linebackers or linebackers to pick one, and then the quarterback throws whoever's open.
I think they
so Mac Jones kind of doing that.
I think that the Cards have a better extension of the offense.
Oh, I know. Murray decides not to go for those 2 mesh. He always throws deep.
Right.
Laugh. Exactly. I'm just like, come on, do the mesh, Murray. Throw underneath. No, and we get picked. I'm like,
I might
okay.
regret this, but our boy Matt Gucciani, he's going to the game
Yes.
this week. It's
Yes.
Halloween.
Yep.
I gave him my, or I let him borrow the Charger helmet and the cape, and then he went over to Gypsy Treasure. It was funny because like he knows the owner of Gypsy Treasure and his wife. I know that's Matt Gucciani.
My God, he knows everybody.
He knows everybody.
Literally.
Yeah, exactly. And so he went there yesterday with his lady Andrea, and she got this amazing Cleopatra costume with the blue wig.
Of course they did.
He just took what my costume was and just like upgraded it even more. So
I mean, that's what he does.
I can't wait to hopefully see him.
You're gonna see him on TV. There's no way they're not. Come on.
The funny thing is that I did the Boltman in that costume from 2007 to 2016.
Yeah.
And I never made it on TV. I mean, I was on the trolley that they had a wrap on the trolley, and there was a picture of me in that costume.
You didn't realize?
No, some friends told me. I never got to see it.
And you were like, really?
Yeah. And then I was like on the Chargers ticket when they were putting fans on there. It was a Raiders game too. I'm like, great, the only game I can't go to. So, but a lot of times I was seeking attention, but I was never seeking the limelight. Like I didn't want it to get to, oh, you're on TV. What do you think of? It's just something could go wrong, or I was too drunk. You know? Yeah. So,
oh God.
Yeah. But yeah. So it'll be interesting to see, and I hope he's ready for the attention that he's going to get. He's dressed up as a Boltman. Yeah, I mean, he wants to say, "Oh, well, my lady's gonna get it." I'm sure she is too.
Well, yeah,
she's amazing, and she's gonna look fantastic as Cleopatra. But there's just something when you don that suit on, you know. And I was like, dude, just be ready for the Patriot fans. They're a bunch of a-holes. They're gonna be talking all types of crap to you, you know, because they're jealous. Their team sucks, and that's just the East Coast thing. Patriots. Giants, Eagles, all those East Coast teams. Trust me, I've been to so many games throughout the years, and you know, I was always nice when we had the Broncos or the Chiefs or even the Jets were cool fans, but like Cowboy fans, Patriot fans, I never got to experience the Raiders because I would
never go to a Raider game. Don't go to a Raider game. I know.
No, I didn't.
They burn things, dude. They burn cars.
I mean, everybody else dressed up in monkey suits and Darth Vader, and then me against everybody. No, thank you.
Yeah,
those are bad odds. So, anyways, watch the game. Be looking for Gucciani and his lady.
Yeah, and
hopefully we win. I mean, and it's funny because like you're right. Some people are picking the Patriots.
Yeah.
To win,
I'm picking
but then
the Chargers.
that's mainly on TV. But then when I'm reading stuff, it looks like the Chargers easily handle them, like 31-20. I'm like, you wish it was that easy. If the Bolts win, it's a squeaker.
By a lot.
Oh, you think it's by a lot?
No, I'm saying if they win by a lot, then that will send a message.
No, for sure. But what type of game do you imagine as far as the scoring goes? Because you are picking the Bolts.
I am.
Yeah.
Hear me out.
Okay. All right. I hope you're right.
First half's going to be a lot of scoring, actually.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Second half, not so much.
Not so much.
So basically, whoever scored more in the first half is going to win this game.
That makes sense.
That's how Belichick is.
Yeah, for sure. You're right. So I think they're going to come out red hot fire. I mean,
they have to
remember
after being angry.
Herbert, I mean, what did he score? 6 points?
Yeah.
Right? 1 touchdown.
And they missed. And they got 0 against Belichick.
Dustin Hopkins,
yeah,
who is a legitimate veteran free agent kicker. And so he's got to be better than, I mean, at least he'll make the extra points.
Yeah.
Maybe he'll miss the field goals. But.
Yeah.
So, yeah, totally looking forward to that game. I got Sunday off after I come back from confirmation with my daughter's confirmation and watch the second half of hopefully a 49er win. Give me something this week.
I'm going to laugh once you lose to them and then you lose to my pissed off Cardinals. That'll be funny.
If we lose to the Bears, then it's a given that we're going to lose to the Cardinals. Yeah. All right, this next game, I'm hoping it's not as tricky as I'm thinking it is because I might have to stack points with the Bucks. Oh. But the Bucks at the Saints. Okay.
Oh man,
Tom Brady, he's lost twice in the regular season to the Saints. Right, it's the first game of the season, and I was like, what I didn't factor in was team chemistry. Right, Brady was there, and then but he needed to.
Now he has.
Now he has. Yeah,
I got the Bucks.
Then they played. Yeah, I got the Bucks too. But then he played that second game, And then they got blown out like 38-3. I don't know if you remember that
I
last year.
do. But that was Breeze.
Yeah, that's true. That's
Not
true.
anymore.
And so let me ask you this: how does the Jameis Winston, famous Jameis, that's obviously his former team, and so
Oh.
they're playing. Yeah, I didn't stop to think about that till they mentioned it, and I was like, "Duh," I felt so
It's going to
stupid.
be the Lions-Rams game again. We
Yeah,
have something to
yeah,
prove to each other.
yeah.
So.
Where maybe the Saints are on top of them, right? Like for 3 quarters, and then in the end, Brady pulls it off.
Because it's Brady.
Yeah,
He's the comeback kid. That's his moniker,
he is. He
right?
is. Yeah.
Not
So
just, not just the GOAT. It's the
yeah.
comeback kid.
For sure. I mean,
Brady.
that was very much Joe Montana's thing,
Yep.
being the comeback kid,
Mm-hmm.
and I think Brady will follow suit in his.
He always does.
Heroes.
It's always him and Montana.
Yeah.
And he even said Montana's his hero.
Yeah.
And the Niners didn't draft
I know.
Brady, you stupid.
Don't even get me started on
You would have so many
now.
Super Bowls.
Exactly.
You would have so many Super Bowls with
know.
Brady.
But I mean, what's going to keep the Saints in the game? Their defense. I mean, they're holding teams to 18 points. You know, I mean,
sounds like my
their
cards.
front line rushes, Demario Davis. They got some good corners.
They just signed a new running back.
Oh yeah, I forget who it was, but yeah,
Ingram.
Oh, Ingram, which has familiarity
Yeah.
with Alvin Kamara. They were
Yeah.
able to like that 1-2 punch. I think
Yeah.
it's a great signing.
Yeah. From the
Texans. I'm
Texans.
not sure if I want to pick the Bucks for the win or give the Bucks like
points.
plus. I want to say
+7.
plus 7.5.
+7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think I would be okay with that.
The Bucks and points.
Yeah, the Bucks and points. Because one option is to take the points, which I have to pay a little bit more for. The other option is go money line, put up less, but earn about the same. So we'll talk about that. I'm dying to know what your 4 picks that you're going to text me, the winners of this week. You know?
Of course.
Yeah. Anyways. Yeah. So let's see. Yeah. So I think Brady wins it in a close one. I think they're. I don't want to say the best team because I think the Cards have that position, but.
Offensive wise, yeah.
Yeah, I can't help but to think that the Bucks will take the Cards' #1 spot in this week's power rankings because they're number 2 right below the Cards. And if they beat a Saints team, which is pesky, even though they're feast and famine, then that's how I see it going. All right, fine. And then the last one, Sunday Night Football, right, with the Sunday Night Scaries.
Never bet on it ever, guys. Trust us.
Ever.
Never
and
do.
You know what? I'm even staying further away from this game. Cowboys at Vikings. I found out late in the week that Dak Prescott's got that calf injury, and he might not even play.
Vikings. Skull.
I don't even know who the backup is. I couldn't tell you.
I don't know.
You don't know either, right?
No, I have no idea, dude.
Football, we're like,
because all I want to talk about is Dak. That's
right.
Come on, man.
So we'll find out on Sunday night how big that injury is.
You got the Vikings? Or you still have the Cowboys?
No, I got the Vikings. Yeah, I think they're tough at home. They've been involved in like several games.
They were really close.
Yeah, I mean, they missed the field goal against your team.
Oh, yeah.
And they had a field goal scored against them with the Bengals.
Yeah.
They lost 14-7, which is a 1-score game against the Browns.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, I don't think they've been trashed all season.
No, they haven't.
And they're tough at home. They got weapons. So, yeah.
Really? You don't think the Cowboys defense can hold them?
I don't think so because what usually happens on Sunday Night Scaries is that the opposite usually happens.
It gets flipped, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, everyone has the Cowboys, of course. And I don't think everyone knows that Dak, I mean, I religiously watch sports shows and...
Of course you do.
Read up on it.
It's your religion.
That's my religion, exactly. So I know about these things.
Right.
Yeah. So anyways, you got Vikings or Cowboys?
I just said I got the Vikings.
You got Vikings. Okay. Yeah, me too.
We don't have to be ESPN here, guys.
Yeah.
Sorry.
All right. We're going to talk about only 2 teams that are on the bye and what they can do to improve themselves. One is the Ravens. They've been playing crazy ball all year, right?
Yeah.
66-yard doinker, 22-3 comeback win in overtime against the Colts. The big win against the Chiefs off the Clyde Edwards-Helaire fumble. So,
and then they get blown out.
And then they get blown out by the Bengals. You know, I think what happened is they panicked, and once they realized that they were down because they thought, oh, this will be easy. You know, I'm 5-0 against the Bengals.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're 5-0, but only 2-0. 2-0. 2-0. 2-0. 2-0. 2-0. 2-0. 2-0. 2-0. 2-0. 2-0. 2-0. 2-0. 2-0. 2-0. 2-0. 2-0. 2-0. 2-0. 2-0. 2-0. 2-0. 2-0. 2-0. 2-0. 2-0. 2-0. 2-0. 2-0. 2-0. 2-0. 2-0. 2-0. 2-0. 2-0. 2-0. 2-0. 2-0. 2-0. 2-0. 2-0. 2-0. 2-0. 2-0. 2-0. 2-0. 2-0. 2-0. 2-0. 2-0. 2-0. 2-0. 2-0. 2-0. 2-0. 2-0. 2-0. 2-0. 2-0. 2-0. 2-0. 2-0. 2-0. 2-0. 2-0. 2-0. 2-0. 2-0. 2-0. 2-0. 2-0. 2-0. Oh no, 1-0 because maybe I don't think he played that. The Joe Burrow played because he got injured halfway through the season. So I
Right.
don't think he played that second game.
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
Joe's like, ha ha ha.
Yeah.
Your streak go burr.
And I want to say the Ravens. I don't know who they play. We'll have to check that out.
Yeah.
But off the bye, I think they come back. But I'm not touching that game either.
No.
They're just, and that was the thing after the Chargers game. I was like,
wow,
I'm not betting on the Ravens because they're just, you don't know what the hell's going to happen.
Exactly.
And I don't want to be on the wrong side of it. And plus, my buddy at work's like, just don't take the Ravens. And I was like, oh man, when that guy says something, I'm like, if I made the bet, I'm sad that I'm going to lose the bet. And if I haven't, then I'm happy because I'm like, I'm going to listen to this guy.
The bipolar Ravens, right?
Yeah.
Is that what you call them?
Definitely.
Caw-caw!
Yeah. Ravens, Titans, Seahawks, Vikings,
Saints, Feast and Famine Saints.
Feast and Famine Saints.
Yeah.
That's quite a bit.
Yeah.
The second team is the Raiders. I'm sort of buying into Raiders stock right now.
I told you, Mill, in the beginning of the season, you're like, nah, they're gonna get the bottom.
Well, I had no idea that their defense was going to be from the worst to one of the better ones.
I did.
But,
I did, Milton. I called it.
Well, I just was thinking this, okay?
What were you thinking at the beginning of the season?
I bought into the ESPN crap like everybody
Never
else.
buy into it.
Yeah, no, that the Chiefs were going to win the AFC West. Maybe they weren't going to Super Bowl.
They're at the bottom now.
Yeah, and the Chargers were going to be a close second. So that left the Raiders at number 3. So how were they going to jump above those two teams?
Now it's Raiders at 1.
Yeah, now the Raiders at 1. Yeah, I mean, Rich Bisaccia, as a coach, you need to be the leader of the team.
Yeah.
Or just have that stability. But Derek Carr is the one who has transitioned from that Gruden controversy to have 2 great games.
Now he's more free.
You're talking 2 double-digit wins. I know it's the Eagles and the Broncos,
but still,
yeah. So, the best thing that could have happened to the Raiders, and this is what my Raider buddy, who's hopefully listening to, he's a fan of ours.
Yeah,
is the best thing he told me was that Gruden's gone, and not necessarily because of his racist, homophobic, misogynistic emails.
However, it's because his play calling.
His play calling.
It was
he
restricted.
Even said, I want to take the Raiders back to 1994. So no spread formations, no RPOs.
Oh god.
No, raid offense as you call it, right?
Air raid, yeah.
Air raid, yeah. So
which you need now because everyone freaking does it.
Yeah. I mean, that's almost like saying I want to get a pocket quarterback because a dual threat quarterback is just too spicy for me.
Yeah. It looks like I want to go back to 1922 Bears and go to the T-wing formation.
Yeah.
We're gonna run 100 times.
I bet you sometime in the future we're gonna see the T-wing with 3 running backs.
Hey, it works, dude.
Yeah.
It works. You need to have
a
lot of linebackers.
It's going to be a version of the Wildcat. Now, did they hike that one to Chase Edmonds? Is that why I thought it was Kyler Murray that was running in?
I think it did.
Right?
Did.
It went direct.
It was a direct snap.
Direct snap.
I mean, that's a good thing.
Yeah.
They should do more of that.
They should.
Murray should do Wildcat.
I know.
He could literally run past someone and catch the football for a touchdown.
Yeah.
You could do a Philly special to him.
Come sure.
Someone. Please. I want to see Murray.
You ready for 5 random questions?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay.
We're an hour 13 minutes. Perfect.
Okay, perfect. We'll end it at an hour and a half.
Perfect.
People will be like, I don't want to listen to a 2-hour podcast, but I'll listen to an hour and a half. All right. Okay. First question.
I'm ready. You're gonna stump me.
Yeah. Okay.
You're gonna get me this time.
Okay. I got a suitcase. Okay.
Okay.
Not suitcase. Briefcase.
Okay.
Flipping it open.
Okay. I don't want what you're selling, sir. You can leave off my private property.
Wow.
Have a good day.
You don't want $1 million?
No, please leave.
Wow.
It's obviously blood money from Blood Diamonds from Africa. Have a good day.
No, it's cartel.
Yeah, because cartel money. Yeah, leave.
Yeah, exactly. It's all the money I've won on betting.
Yeah, you wish.
No, I'm probably more. I'm in the hole more than I'm on the winnings.
Exactly.
I think. I don't know.
All right. So what's the question?
Okay.
You have the briefcase. Okay.
Not tax. Just $1 million. I'm gonna slip it right next to you. Big $100 bill. No, you don't even want it.
No. Go ahead. Ask your question. I'm already saying no though in my head because I know it's probably coming from a bad place.
Put it for the next person. All right.
What's the real question? Come on.
You have to give up music for your life.
For $1 million.
For $1 million.
What do you mean by give up music? So like can't
you
listen
can't
to
listen to it ever again.
Oh no, I don't want your money. Go away.
You don't?
Music is my life. I was in band for like 20 years.
I know.
Are you kidding me? Since 4th grade. I've been playing instruments. I don't want to hear it.
And I know you love like the Metallica
I love music.
And the trivia.
You know what's funny though is that I like Matt might kill me for this. I like the metal. I
Yeah.
like the rap. I like everything.
Yeah.
The like electronics.
Yeah.
The Japanese music.
Yeah.
Like every kind of like pop, every kind of music.
Okay.
So for you to even say that, it's kind of insulting. I'm not gonna lie. I love every kind of genre of
up
music.
the money for the gooch, but I'm pretty sure
Up the money for me too. Yeah, no, dude.
Right.
I love music. Just anything with a beat, rhythm.
I know.
Chorus.
Surprisingly, I have the same answer.
It's like no.
No, I love.
Like, are you
music.
kidding?
I love listening to it on the way to work.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean.
And it's made by humans. There's music. When music's made by humans.
Yeah.
It's work of art because they made it themselves.
Right. No, just the way it makes you feel and gives you a little bit of a bump. So yeah. I mean, I think that's a question I saw on Facebook, and I was like, oh, that's a pretty good question. I'll ask it. But I figured that was.
I mean, of course, it came from Facebook because they're soulless. All he cares about is money.
Yeah, I figured your answer would be what you said.
Yeah.
Because yeah. All right. Here's the next one. Okay. What do you consider to be a feast?
Oh boy. Thanksgiving.
Okay, that's a good one.
Potlucks, like for marching band, we had potlucks. Okay. So everyone,
Lutherans have potlucks too.
Oh, God. It always comes back to religion for you.
Oh, really?
Just like the
betting.
Yeah, betting.
The sin of betting, and then
religion, and then for Matt, it's his fantasy.
Fantasy
and Metallica. Okay. Anyway, and marching band potlucks because you have like 200 members in this band, so a lot of food.
Dude, that sounds so
I am
good.
full.
You're gonna find something good.
Yes,
right?
exactly. From everyone's cultures. Yeah.
And could you see? Oh, that food's gross. I'm gonna skip.
Yeah. Because it's a long table. Yeah, that's a feast.
My thing on food is if it looks good or smells good, which I don't know.
I mean, food is, half of food is presentation.
Absolutely.
Your eyes feast upon the food first. Did you know that? My dad told me that. He went to cooking school.
Yeah, no, that makes sense
feast on the food
Emily's
first.
always sending stuff that she makes.
Yeah.
And dude, her presentation is like amazing.
It has to look good.
It's like restaurant style.
Yes.
I'll make food. It'll taste amazing.
But look like crap.
It'll look like crap. Yeah, it's sloppily put together for sure.
But yeah.
But it tastes good.
It makes sense though what I said, right? Your eyes are already eating the food as you look at it,
absolutely.
and then you taste it. Yeah. And the smell, everything.
For sure. I wouldn't know what that's like, but that's okay.
I know. I just have to rub it in while I can.
All right. All right. I think you'll enjoy this one.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I mean, you're a sci-fi type guy.
Oh, boy. Okay.
If you could replace one body part with a bionic replacement, which one would you choose? Think about it, your whole body, all the if you do. Yeah.
My heart.
That's what I had too. I'm gonna change mine though. Okay, yeah, because just this pumping heart, right? I mean,
that's how you die, dude. When you get, that's how you die of old age, right?
Yeah,
your heart literally gives out because it's been pumping millions of times your whole life.
Right.
So if you had a bionic heart that never gave out, you're good.
No,
you're good.
It's funny because that's what I have as my first answer. But since you took that one, I'm sort of torn between having the bionic arm or the bionic legs.
Well, I just have the bionic brain. Just transfer my brain to another body. I can live forever.
Yeah, that's I thought about that, but yeah, the heart without the heart and brain. Yeah, exactly. I'm probably gonna go. It would just be cool to have a bionic arm.
Of course you are. You're just like every other anime person. Crush people. Come on, man.
Yeah, not people, but like after I crush something,
like
911.
A big rock. I have an emergency. This guy wants to crush people.
I would just crush like a giant wall or something.
A boulder with your bionic arm.
If someone saw that, they're not going to mess with you.
Heck
so
no.
I wouldn't have to,
deal with people.
Yeah, exactly. And then bionic legs would be cool too because
run fast.
Yeah, run fast.
Kick hard.
On the basketball court, and I'm just like
leg check.
Yeah, I'm just like dunking. So
freaking 20-foot vertical.
Or kicking a soccer ball, from halfway.
That's unfair, dude. Imagine kicking a soccer ball with like robot level.
Leg.
Heck
yeah,
no,
exactly.
It's not fair.
Either that, or you know what? And now I know what I want.
What?
Okay. And I know I'm a little bit older at my age.
Oh,
but
God.
I'm going to have the bionic legs. And then I'm going to be a walk-on for the Chargers. And, yeah. And just, how is this 49-year-old, 50th?
50? Yeah. How's this 50-year-old doing it?
Yeah, exactly. So that would be fun. Yeah, exactly. And then someone would,
find out.
Yeah, exactly.
Under arrest. Take him away. You will never catch me alive as you run like 200 miles an hour with your bionic legs like Forrest Gump.
I just jump out of the stadium.
Yeah, like 300-foot vertical. Yeah.
Be like,
boom.
Oh, boom.
Yeah.
And I just jump out of the stadium. All right, so much for that guy. I thought we were going to the Super Bowl, but
no.
All right. Anyways. All right. Okay. Let's see the next one. Oh, do you like dressing up or do you keep it casual?
Casual as much as I can.
Yeah.
I wear shorts and t-shirts, dude.
I'm same thing.
100.
I mean, 90% of the time I'm wearing shorts.
Yeah, you're
I
the
mean,
same thing.
occasionally
Yeah.
for like church or even at church I wear shorts, but like if I'm going to a wedding, obviously I can't wear shorts or
Well, yeah.
if I'm going out
Or dining
downtown,
in a cruise ship,
yeah,
stuff that I do.
something like that,
Something
yeah.
light.
But most of the time it's my shorts
And
and
your
a
49ers
t-shirt.
t-shirt jersey.
Yeah,
With
exactly.
Bosa on it.
Yeah, exactly.
Because that's the only hope you have of the
Right,
season is Bosa
exactly. Come
sacking
on, Bosa,
Murray.
get 20 plus sacks.
Yeah.
But yeah, yeah. I mean, even at work, I wear the same thing every day. It's black shorts and a black polo.
Oh, you're
and
allowed to at
and-
Costco?
Yeah, they're pretty liberal
It just
about like people wearing tats. People wear you can pretty much have any hairstyle you
it's
want.
just wearing your name tag that says
Just
Costco
wearing my
on it.
name tag. Yeah, yeah,
Safeway.
exactly. So they could address me when they want to know where something is.
Yeah.
And it's either one or two questions. It's right there in front of you, or I have no fucking idea. Yeah.
Language.
Oh, sorry.
Oh yeah. Where's mom? Where's mommy?
Please don't tell the manager that I said the F word.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Exactly.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right. Number. Oh, you know what? I didn't tell you what my feast was. I just
Oh yeah. Go ahead, foodie.
Okay.
Like what?
Yeah. So
on, foodie.
I think the best feast that I've been to was at a Charger game.
Of course it was.
Yeah.
It's always back to it's always back to sports with you.
Yeah.
No matter what.
Yeah. Exactly. Football. My life is tied to
Sports
and
food,
and movies / Netflix, HBO, whatever those type of
media.
Medium, exactly. Yeah. So when I used to go as a Charger man, there was this one tailgating party, and he's actually the guy. He's a sushi chef at Taboo, right?
Oh.
And it was $20, which was totally worth it. I would have paid more. And they had a taco bar, like an actual legit little taco stand.
Wow.
They had a sushi one that he was at.
I'm going to that one.
Yeah, not anymore because it doesn't exist.
I know. I'm saying I would have gone to the sushi one.
Oh yeah,
if I was there.
Sure.
Yeah.
Unlimited alcohol, and then just
Uh-oh.
more feasts of other types of food, like fried chicken, and it was like you were at a buffet, like hometown style. But
sounds like something you would do.
Oh yeah,
foodie.
Oh yeah, for sure. So that's my ideal of like the feast of all feasts.
Good call.
Yeah. Okay. The last question.
You're gonna stump me, guys. This is finally the podcast that gets me.
Exactly. We're okay. What do you do to where and when do you blow off your steam?
Oh, when I get home, go to my room.
Okay.
I start to play video games.
Video games.
Steam. Yeah.
Okay.
Just whatever bad thing happened that day, it just kind of melts away, and you're like, you used to do this. You told me when you were
because
younger,
I used to
you get
work
home, play Call of Duty. Yeah.
Yeah, I used to work at the children's center, which had SED kids, which were severely emotionally disturbed kids, sort of orphans of the state. You know, like their parents did drugs or gave them up or abused them. I mean, there's a whole sad long. Yeah, it takes a toll on you. Trust me. My stomach was a mess for a year because of the stress. So, I would come home and play Madden. You know,
Madden.
When Emily was like just a baby, and then on Saturdays, which was the last day of the week before I had Sunday, Monday off. That was the only good part of my schedule was I had Sunday, Monday off, so I could watch football and then have Monday off while everyone else went to work. But we would go to the old TGI Fridays that's no longer there, and drink it up.
Oh.
Yeah, and we had the bartender too, so like he would give us a ton of alcohol and then didn't really charge it for us. And then
whoopsie, secret.
Yeah, and then we'd hook them up with a fat tip. But
that's good.
TJ Friday ain't there anymore. So.
Yeah, that's the one on the corner, right by the Edwards Cinema. Yeah, Ripperoni.
They need to put something there.
They do. Please
don't let it be another Chaldean restaurant. There's enough of them. I love them, but like
we need some variety. Yeah,
exactly. Okay, so for me, it's usually going on long walks and listening to my Spotify.
Okay.
Or listening to a really, really good podcast that my wife suggests for me. So sort of like an intellectual stimulation.
Why? I know you're a narcissist, but why do you have to listen to the Sports Truth podcast while you're walking? Come on, man.
Because I guess I am. I just want to. I don't
Jokes
know.
aside.
Yeah, that's a really good
Going
question.
from your wife.
But I just want to see how it sounds and what it is really, to be honest. Besides that point of view, is that I'm hearing it from the listener's point of view.
Right.
Okay, or what can I do different next time, or should I interject some more facts or some comedy or story time? So,
but then we sound the same every single time.
Nothing
Nothing really changes.
I don't believe that, because I think there's some times where I'm coming in with more energy, especially with my days off, where I could, have a drink and having my coffee or having a beer,
Yeah.
So yeah.
All right. Well, thanks everyone for listening.
Yes.
Good luck to everyone this week.
Oh yeah, have a happy Halloween, right?
Yeah, happy Halloween.
Yeah.
Go Matt. Let's see you beat them Patriots.
Yes.
No jinxing allowed.
Yeah.
Bye.